Alright, stream has started. Alright, let's see if we get something here. Oh, here we go. Alright. Yeah, let's edit the stream info. Choco's stream. Alright, we got the stream information going. So I'm just going to go in and start. So what's up, guys? If you've been sitting here watching me, thanks for checking me out. I really appreciate it. We're going to do some like coding here and talk about a project I'm working on for work. And I always feel like I want to check this just in case, like, you know, things are going wrong. But I guess I'll just kind of leave that in the background. Actually, I'm going to put this somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Now if things are wrong, I'll be able to know. Alright, so as I was saying, we're going to be talking about this app. But first I got to get to this app, right? So right now, if you've never been here before, you don't know anything about coding, I'm using Bash, which is Git Bash, inside of my terminal of VS Code. VS Code is an application you can download from the internet that's free, and that's what people use for coding. On your left, you'll see here I have the Supabase. I'm already logged into Supabase. This is my backend to my application. Yeah. So that's what's happening right now. There's been 2 requests lately. You'll see some more requests pop up as we mess around in the app. So yeah, let's get going here. So let me get into my app first. Alright, so you see it says main. So let's see. We're gonna go in one more level. Alright, so you guys see how it says main next to this because I'm on Git and I'm on the main branch. So I'm on my main Git branch. And we're gonna pull down because I've done a lot of updates at work. So Git pull, you'll see right now I'm downloading objects from my repo that I've added from work. I've been working on this application at work, so that's why you'll see like a lot of, look at this, there's a lot of files and a lot of updates. So now I should be all updated, except for, yeah, we have 2, I don't know why I have redundant JSON packages. I've tried to figure out like why, how that even happened. Well, I don't need those. Those are just extra. So, we're gonna delete those files really quick after those all updates. Those are kind of just extra. I don't really need them. This Supabase UI dependency, I can just move into my regular dependency tree because I don't think I have it here. I have the Supabase JS, but I don't have there we go, the UI. So this tells my everything that I'm working with here. When I put in my dependency list, it basically automatically adds it right to the environment. So let's just save that. These are still here. I think they're going to be downloading or deleting right now. Just takes a second because I just got everything down from GitHub. So my computer's running a little harder with doing code and streaming at the same time. But that's alright. So as you can see, we got the app structure. We're building a component-based architecture. I have my services page, my estimates page, and my dashboard still. And if I'm not mistaken, let's just do the good old run. Let's run this really quick. And you guys can kind of see what my application looks like so far. And then we'll go through a couple more things that I've been kind of tinkering with. Everything's taking a minute because I'm running all these different things at one time. So yeah, this should be running. Man, this is really taking some juice, eh? It's taking some juice. Alright, okay, we got some stuff going on now. Started. Yeah, so localhost 3000. It's probably going to take a minute to, like, even pull this up. Yeah, I can't even, like, click it yet. Oh, no, I don't have anything really, like the Astra documentation. I'm obviously running the stream on one browser, but maybe I should just make that window smaller so it's not so... I don't even know. Like, I don't even know if that's gonna make a big difference, but just kind of help my computer out a little bit here. Let's see. Can I even get there yet? No. Found a root directory. Okay. Let's just try to navigate there. Let's see. It says it's ready, so should be able to pull it up. Let's see if we... Let's see. I don't know. I think it's running just fine right now. But you know, you never know. Okay, we got the Good Guys Inc. So yeah, we're here. Alright. So this is the application I've been, and I know like right now it doesn't look like a whole lot, but I'll explain kind of what's going on for those of you guys that don't know. Okay. So we kind of got, so what I'm building right now is this is Next.js. This is Next 13. I'm using the app, experimental app setup. And yeah, that's like, that's what's going on here. It's the experimental app setup. So a lot of the issues have been, when I'm looking at documentation, everything is for like Next 12, right? I'm not finding a lot of updated application. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about this. I'm just gonna send a quick text to somebody. You know, people love to text and stuff while you're doing streams. That seems to be the thing that happens all the time. It's like when you're doing it, like you tell them you're doing it, and then no matter what, you still get like that. Anyway, so let's go back to this application. So as you can see here, I can navigate. I should be able to navigate. Dashboard, services, and here, let me expand this so you guys can see the URL change. So you'll see services, login. Now we're on my auth, and sign up. All right, and I got a dashboard too. That's just dashboard, home. So home's just your index, right? that's like what's going on here. This is my nav placeholder because that's just what I have like as the nav placeholder at this moment. Here's our little company logo here, and as you can see, it's not making like okay. So if I update Supabase, I don't know if we'll see. I don't know if we'll see that there's like more requests. Oh, there's 2. Yeah, we're not. I guess not right now. But yeah. So here's my application thus far, and you'll see all my different things I have going on here. I started building for Next Auth, guys, and it's been crazy. So initially this was Next.js. Obviously, I'm using TypeScript, React, and then my database is Supabase, which is a database as a service, and we're using Prisma for our ORM, which means that I'm using Prisma to communicate between the front end of my application and the back end of my application. So the thing is between Supabase, Prisma, and NextAuth, there's like you kind of get lost in like the mutiny of it. It's like they're just all mixed together, and it's very interesting. Like for newer React developers like myself, I obviously worked with Python and some JavaScript and things before. But you know what I mean? It's interesting to read, and you're like, well, auth can be done with just one thing, right? It's not. It's kind of crazy to think about using 3 services, but really using 3 services for different things. Using Prisma to just communicate easily with your database. It's not really. You're not putting anything in Prisma. You're just using it as like the schema for your database for Supabase. So when you talk about NextAuth, now NextAuth is just next easy way that they've built in, easy library to use for authentication, and it works well with Supabase and Prisma. And from what I've read, if I wasn't using the experimental version of Next right now, it should work, and it probably would work like if I like tinker with it or I knew more of what I was doing. Like I could probably get it to work easier. But what I've chosen to go with is Supabase as their own auth. So if you look here, guys, you can go over to my authentication. As you can see, I have nothing really going on as far as like anything in here right now because I don't have any users yet. But you see right here, all my user stuff is there. My table is set up. I just don't have any information in there yet. So, but what I wanted to show you is the Supabase has their own authentication, right? And this right here, I'm hearing from other people on the internets and reading, obviously going through docs, is that this is actually really easy and super helpful and works good with, if you're already using Supabase like I am for my database. It obviously, will work you'll have a lot of synergy there. So that's all I'm trying to say, I guess, in a nutshell. You'll have a lot of synergy there. So I'm actually going to take out the NextAuth stuff that's in here. Like I have this NextAuth use session thing that I like, stuff that I need. I'm going to take out some of these files because like right here, this is like a next file, or actually this is just the EMD file. This isn't the one. So it's actually here. This next auth right here. This whole file. I don't really. So they have like a Supabase adapter, and that's where everything gets like super kind of confusing because between Prisma and Supabase, you're like, which one I'm actually connecting. Like as a new developer, that's like where I get like, I'm like, whoa. But that's why I'm kind of going with like a simpler version, which I think I could still like tinker with this and get it going. Um, but there's like I have to build like a lib folder, and there's not like a whole bunch of information online about where to put it within like this structure, this file new next file structure. So that's kind of like the like big issue right now that I'm dealing with this. And basically tomorrow, I'll probably live stream some more coding like while I'm actually working on this app. But tomorrow I plan on writing the whole auth and like figuring out like the whole Supabase auth tomorrow, and then just like fixing this next auth stuff, and then maybe starting to work on like some more design of the app. So getting users set up. That'll be like another thing I need to do. But first will be these other parts, and yeah. So that's where I'm at with this app. I just want to do an update because I have been talking about this application a little bit on Kick, and I have showed other coding, but this is the main application that I'm kind of working on right now. And as I'm learning new things and learning about the app, I like to share them with you because this framework is pretty up to date, and some other developers might run into the same issues. And I'd love to talk and discuss those kind of things. So put in the comments what you guys think about Next 13. And just let me know. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube at Dan Richmond. You can, subscribe to my channel. I put out new content as much as I can. What else? I mean, I think really that's it currently at this app. So tomorrow, the thing is I'm gonna either restructure it to fit. It'll be like Next 13, but the file structure will be like the old file structure, so that like things work. I mean, I guess that's like what I'm trying to say. So like things work better, or like I understand what I'm doing more, because between the like reading the other docs and then trying to figure out like this auth, I'm like losing my mind. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't really have a whole other bunch of information to kind of share with the stream and code to go through. I mean, the Prisma, here's my schema that I already pushed. So this is what set up my Supabase right here. So if you actually go to my table editor, we'll just check it out so you guys get a better understanding. Here's my, like, I have schemas, right? Different schemas for different things. So you can do like different connections. So if you look here, I have this auth schema. It's automatically like built in because I said that Supabase works really well with Next. So they do have like this already done, and I'm still gonna like figure out how to do this. Like, I'm not giving up hope on Next Auth. I'm just like really trying to use the Supabase stuff just because I heard it's better, honestly. So let's just see. So if you go, you can create tables here. There's like scripts to like create tables. Table editor. You can see I have an account table, a session table, a user table, and a verification table. So I have 4 tables already on my public schema. These are protected schemas. Yeah. So that's kind of the cool thing. You can actually just like create tables here, and then just like run these, and basically you can run just the different scripts you need with SQL, and then it just creates the database you need. So Supabase is super helpful. I'm learning more about it as I go along. Yeah, see, look, we got another API request. See, so the app is connected to the backend. As you'll see here, it's just logging that there's a connection authenticated. So it says my username, Supabase admin, query, session ID here. It tells me my, the name of my Postgres right here. And yeah, so here's my connection. Yeah, so the app's like connected. I'm just not, authentication's not fully done because I'm still, like I said, trying to review the best ways of going about that. There's a lot of different content out there and a lot of different ways of going about it. So that's about it. This is Dan Richmond. Thanks for checking out the stream. If you check it out, I really appreciate it. You can check me out on YouTube. And yeah, you guys have a good day, rest of the night. Stay positive. Stay in the right mindset. And let's get it.